Hey, collective. I hope you guys are doing well. Getting ready to start your reading. I wonder what this is going to be about because your meditation was heavy on the loyalty or disloyalty, I should say. There's a couple things going on in your meditation that stood out I would say the most, okay, to me. One was definitely about disloyalty in a relationship. I really felt like someone was feeling like, what's interesting is I didn't even feel like this person was in a relationship. She was talking about a relationship. Like, this is why. This is why we can't be together. This is why I choose not to. It's not even to go back. I really felt like it was to have a relationship, to have a situation. And the whole, this was all prefaced about disloyalty. Now what was coming through was almost like talking to others outside or bringing other people into the situation. And so that was interesting to me. So I think one person was definitely trying to convey what their experience or what their experience has been, which is crazy because I wasn't in the meditation asking questions or wondering, well, why aren't you dating, or why aren't more people out there dating? It's almost like, what it's given me? It's kind of making me feel like Spirit is wanting me to address or maybe talk about or do a reading on why. Maybe it has to do with why more people are choosing to go solo at this time. Maybe there is this feeling of maybe just not trusting the process, like people just aren't loyal anymore. Oh wow, oh, that really hit me. Okay, so I'm feeling like maybe that I'm onto something with that, feeling like people just aren't loyal. And see, I would disagree with that, first of all, but I'm going to get more into it and see if I can work out what this message is for you guys. So I'm feeling like, yeah, it's kind of that ideal from this person's perspective anyway, of, people just aren't loyal anymore. It's easier for me kind of to be alone than to engage with people like that. Oh, you know what? They'll just leave. That's interesting. Okay. So that might actually be hitting on an abandonment wound too, is what I'm feeling. So I'd rather be alone because they're just going to leave anyway. It's just easier. This is it's a very evasive way really to kind of go through life, right? Well, if I don't have the experience, then I don't have to worry about it. And the truth is, we all, especially if you have, I would say if you have those wounds anyway, or if you have like a history of that, I think we do it in different ways. One of the more prominent ways, I would say, instead of just avoiding relationships altogether, may be where people are just, I'm going to leave you before you leave me, which kind of starts the runner status. And that is one I can certainly speak to. But this seems different. This is someone basically telling me, you can't trust people enough to ever be a relationship, so just, why bother? And that's kind of crazy because relationships, to me at least, and obviously this message is for you, so take it as it resonates for you, but relationships aren't just about romantic relationships, right? They're friendships. Actually, your romantic relationships should probably be friendships as well, but a lot of times they're not. I get it. So, it could be platonic or romantic, business relationships. I feel like there is kind of I almost feel like somebody is in my energy wanting me to appeal to people, and I'm not sure that I'm going to buy into this 100%, okay? It's almost like to be alone. Yeah, kind of to avoid being hurt. This is crazy. This feels like a bad meme to me, right? This doesn't feel right to me. But I'm going to address it. I'm wondering, so this must be someone who is in my collective that is feeling pretty strongly about it. So obviously some forgiveness has got to happen because everybody is not like that. Okay, I have a lot of beautiful relationships around me. That, yeah, 1,000% I would say are loyal and supportive. So maybe it is who we are allowing to be around us. I mean, there's always going to be bad seeds in the bunch. That's something we're probably not going to be able to avoid. But I would say the more that we raise our own conscious, our consciousness, we are able to kind of decipher that pretty quickly and get those people out of our lives. Or at least reposition them, right? So that they don't have such a major impact on our life. Okay, well, interesting. We'll see what comes out in the card. Okay, I'm being told to change decks already. I'm just starting. We'll see what comes out in the cards for you guys tonight. There was something else, and we'll let it come out. I can't remember what the other point was. This is kind of it's not a heavier presence, but it seems to be. Now I'm wondering if several people feel this way, because I don't know. I don't think the energy would be dominating my reading like that if it weren't that. All right. Y'all can let me know. Spirit, let me get an overall energy, please, for the collective. Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. Look at that. The Lovers. Maybe somebody is feeling like they're having a bit of crisis of faith or something when it comes to this, okay? Maybe something is triggering these emotions here. So it's better to just say, no, I'd just rather be alone. No one's loyal, something like that, so that they don't have to face this or trust this or put their hope into something else that may fail, okay? And that's really the strongest feeling that I get. You know, nothing is truly guaranteed, okay? But if we go into it with that attitude to begin with, it is definitely not guaranteed, okay? There's probably a bigger chance that the fears will actually ruin the situation. And I think that the energy is stronger now here. These cards are interesting because we always see this string tying two together. And I think that is what it is. So maybe this is something this could be something you've already been in, but it could also be, I feel like, just going back into something, being afraid to tie oneself to another, okay? I can't trust this. It's not going to last. This is not how it works. You know what I'm saying? I got you, you got me, that sort of thing. When you're down, I pull you up, and vice versa. Someone is very depleted, and I think it has everything to do perhaps with things that, well, of course it does. This is based on experience, okay? This is based on things that have happened in the past. And to be fair, it's things that have to be worked through, things that have to be healed, because fear is that's not your natural state of being for any human, okay? This is pure conditioning based on experiences. So we have to figure out a way to get through that, heal that, okay? Restore ourselves to our natural state, which is, of course, being hopeful and understanding that we are creators and we can have these things. Of course, love being the highest. Love being the highest emotion of all, right? Yeah, so I don't think that would even be coming up if something weren't being ignited. So something may be being ignited at this time, and someone could be feeling these feels within them, and it's actually triggering, I feel like, this hard stance against love, against maybe relationships, against trusting something, against being vulnerable. That's what it is. Vulnerability gets me hurt, right? I can't trust it. They won't stick around. I can't trust them to stay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into it, because I feel like definitely there's some work here that needs to be done with someone, no doubt. I mean, that's very strong here. So let me see what's going on for the collective spirit. Show me the collective's energy, please, and why this is coming up. Look at that. All right, so I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups here. That could be what's being ignited here. This could be a past situation, but honestly, I'm feeling that Six of Cups to also could definitely be the past situation, could be the feelings from past situations, okay? The experience of the past situations that are still really lingering. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a shift. Okay, so a shift was coming in Sagittarius reading as well last night. I feel like, and it wasn't actually around this, but it could be, of course, it could be interconnected because, of course, most of my viewers, I think, are Saggies, so, are a good percentage. I don't know. This to me, obviously, this is going to relate. I think if it relates to you, it definitely does. But what I feel is that the shift that is coming is to knock someone out of this mindset, is to get you out of this mindset and prepare you. Okay, Spirit, show me for the collective, please. Oh, death on the bottom. That's that transformation. Yeah, something. Knight of Swords energy. There's some kind of shift, some change that could be trying to come in pretty fast here. And see, I have someone's energy here, again, being a bit insecure, feeling a bit fragile. This could be the person coming towards you. This could be you as well, okay? See, someone feels like they give too much in situations. I give too much in, this is the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? I give way too much in situations, but they don't give back to me. This is more of a victim mentality, all right? So someone may actually feel a bit fragile in situations, okay? I feel like someone is wanting some kind of change in their life, but they're not sure how to go about it. And this might actually be, I feel like someone's leaving something though. And maybe it's with this mindset, because this could be somebody who's trying to leave something abusive or some kind of toxic situation here. There is definitely some kind of freedom. See, this is what this igniting is. Somebody wants their freedom. They're getting their freedom here. They're actually having to face their shadows. And this is definitely one of the shadows that was coming through. It's just that whole mindset, right? Is completely ensconced in fear. Somebody could very well be trying to break free from that. Remember what I said, something is being ignited here because it has to be cleared, and that's what I feel. And I think this is happening pretty rapidly. Somebody could be being doused at this time, honestly, with emotions, or feel like they're remembering a lot of things here. Something is absolutely triggering this. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I told you. Something is absolutely triggering this, because what someone really wants is the opposite of where they've been. What someone really wants, okay, is not what they're saying, which is keep all people away from me, okay? They want love. They want complete emotional fulfillment and stability and happiness, I feel like, in their life. They want to have equal give and take. It's just not been their experience in the past. They feel like the ones that they've been dealing with, all right, up until this point, have been emotionally manipulative, okay? This is what's made them feel so vulnerable. It is what has made them feel kind of overly sensitive, okay, to these matters, is what I'm getting. Yeah. And they're trying to release the fear from that. This could be male or female. It's not signifying to me. I felt like I was speaking to a female earlier, but that's, I mean, that's neither here nor there, as we know. It's just energy. So somebody's trying to release the fear, I feel like, to make some kind of shift or change in their life, to allow themselves to really open doors, maybe for new things, or honestly just for a change or transition, I feel like, within themselves. This is somebody who is deciding on what they want and what they're not going to settle for. Again, we go back to the Queen of Cups in reverse here, a person feeling like they gave too much in the past, so now they feel like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. Why can't I be with someone where there's equal give and take, okay? Where we're actually sharing with one another, right? I really think that someone is aware that something's triggering it, though. What is triggering this change in this person? What is making them think now and get clear on what they want, Spirit? That recovery again. Maybe this is after some kind of recovery. This is showing me some kind of hope that is trying to return to someone. Maybe someone's been in bad health and poor health in some way, or maybe they've been covered up with thinking about their finances, okay, or overcoming some kind of adversity. It could be anything like that. And now they're starting to think about This is what I really want. You know, perhaps someone here is actually learning from their past experiences, right? And they're able to sit and really reconsider, or consider actually perhaps for the first time, especially if you were an overgiver in the past. This is what I want, and I'm not really going to settle for anything less than this. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Someone feels like they're really weighing up their options at this time. But this card also shows me just what I was talking about in the very beginning, which is a lot of doubt and inner conflict. And see, somebody is looking at the way that they have been actually avoiding situations, okay? A lot, all right? In some kind of in-between state, so to speak. And I think someone is understanding as well, like they have been making excuses, okay? Making excuses in some way. Yep, limiting themselves. That's all about self-limiting beliefs there. Maybe they thought it was due to their own immaturity here, okay? I do think, and be careful with this as well, because I'm asking here what is triggering these emotions. I would have watched for somebody. Let me see what this Five of Swords is about, because, oh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Jesus. Ace. Wow. Strength card on the bottom. So somebody here is understanding that they've been limiting themselves. They have a lot of self-limiting beliefs, but that is part of it. Love is not real. Okay. Love hurts. Okay, I don't want to, this can't be real. You know, do people really do this? Because all people ever do for me is take from me, call me when they need money, that sort of thing. But something in them keeps pushing them towards something else. They feel like it could be, they're trying to get a hold of this, but they've been kind of in this reckless, and honestly, I'm saying them, this is probably one of y'all, to be honest, which is fine. You are where you are. But you know, staying in this place, I feel like, of just limiting yourself, okay, and not wanting to face really the truth or heal this. It's just easier to stay away, right? So all of this doubt and inner conflict, I feel like, that has been going on, and I see a lot has been going on, is just creating other chaos in your life and also in your relationships, right? And I don't even know how that's happening. I feel like maybe this is some kind of inner thing that is obviously happening as well. But I'm going to go back to this, okay? Because look where this Five of Swords is actually landing on this Ten of Cups. Love is hostile. It's just going to lead to conflicts or disagreements or someone walking out, okay? I'm going to feel defeated again, right? But what you really want is to feel good. That's what I get. What you really want is to feel good. You want to have a situation where you feel like you're equals with someone, where you both have each other, right? You want to feel that sense of loyalty, that kind of ride or die. Not one way, though, both ways, right? And where you understand each other. But I think that that has been kind of fleeting. But to be honest, what I'm getting in these cards here, it's been fleeting because of this wall that has been built, okay, to protect, no doubt, okay, but it's also kept all the good out, the love out, is what I'm getting. But something's changing here, okay, and maybe you feel some kind of conflict to get something off the ground here, just to have this passionate new beginning that you know that you want, that you know that you need. This is what your desire is, to have this passion come back into your life again, to feel passion, I feel like, in your life again for another. This is not, I don't feel like this has to do with for your work, for anything. I feel like this is for another. So you could have been isolated here for a while. And I do feel like the wheels are turning here. Okay, so as you kind of awaken to this concept again, okay, I feel like the wheels are turning to bring you these changes and to actually clear your vision in a sense, and allow you to have some kind of breakthrough here. Get mental clarity is what I feel. There is definitely some kind of new start that is coming. It may already be upon you, whoever this is, or even so in the energy. This was all about what's triggering this, and that's what I'm getting. It is definitely triggering this kind of awakening, a breakthrough in some sense, to begin to open up and maybe even to heal these things. Because honestly, It's one thing to go, okay, now I think I want to be in a relationship, but you don't want to take all this, all these insecurities into a relationship, right? Because listen, the right person in your life can help you advance your life in incredible ways, okay? But the wrong person in your life, remember, we're always, attracting people to us that match us in some way. The wrong person, okay, can drag you down in ways that you could have never imagined for yourself. So just remember that, okay? You want your life to be enhanced in some way. And it's important to pick your partners carefully, all right? And I feel like that is what this is about. Up here, I was definitely getting, okay, I'm starting to understand really what I want and what I will not accept, that I'm not going to accept anything less than that in my life. And this is not asking too much anyway, okay? I don't see a big fancy car here or a bunch of jewels or anything. This is about just emotional support and obviously love and, loyalty is what was actually coming out. I think that's a big one here. And I definitely understand that one. Okay, equal give and take. It has to be there. A willingness to work things out instead of just walking away. A willingness to communicate about things instead of arguing. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what's going to happen because I feel like that is actually coming for you. Spirit, what else for the collective, please? What's coming in for the collective with this new breakthrough? I got something trying to pop here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Could be some kind of move coming up for some of you guys, too. There's some kind of new beginning for sure. I feel like there's a caution here as well. Wow. Okay. Two of Wands, planning. Yeah, I feel like you're moving into this energy, okay? That is why these thoughts are so prevalent within you right now. There's some kind of change that's actually happening. And I definitely feel that something new is coming in here and it's going to be, it could be, it has the potential to be anyway, something very substantial. I do feel there's some kind of new beginning that is coming in here. And this is going to, I think, enable you or actually kind of require you, honestly, to drop the fear. Okay, to get out of that, which honestly, seeing this in the way that you're thinking here, I'm hoping that you've been healing this anyway. We just kind of talked about that. Okay, so you're not taking that forward because it will actually, it'll mess up the relationship. So what I'm getting here is some kind of new beginning, an opportunity for that. Okay, that could lead towards something that's quite substantial, I feel like, in your life here. All right. Definitely with the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse, this certainly shows me that you, now remember, this is a card about lack of reward and and this is the way I'm definitely feeling with you. I feel like you're going to be skeptical. You're bringing something that, and you're bringing that into the situation, and because of that, I feel like you're going to be a slow burner. So in essence, you're going to want to take everything very slow. You're trying to be more practical now. And hey, maybe you're trying to give yourself time to really adjust and adapt to this as well, especially if it's been a long time, okay? But what I see here is it is going to be a good situation, a very warm, loving situation, okay? And there is success here in some way. And I also feel like this is taking steps towards just a different path. I feel like all together here, there's some kind of future planning, I feel like, that is actually happening here. Okay, future planning towards what? The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. This is, I mean, this is why you're being so triggered. Something's coming together. Now, this could be something coming back around. I don't see any cards to indicate that, but I did cut on that Six of Cups. But this could also be something brand new as you begin to break out of this. Now, I feel like I am being compelled here to say, even if a past situation, You may have still had this. This could have been something that actually impeded the progress in a situation. Okay, Spirit's taking me to timing too. I think timing, okay, let me talk about past situation because that's coming up. That's not going to be for all of you naturally, but timing was definitely an issue. There were other things going on, and I want to say, going back to this could have had everything to do with a mindset. Okay, someone maybe, you know, had been through a lot, maybe two people for that matter, but I feel like I'm talking to one person here. Okay, somebody could have been through a lot here, and they just didn't think that any of this was real. Okay, they didn't think that things lasted forever. Again, it goes back to I'm going to leave you before you can leave me type of thing. People just aren't loyal. Relationships don't work. I'm just giving up. I'm going to focus elsewhere. Something along those lines. Okay, there's definitely a lot of that is going on in this situation. Whatever you are moving towards here, okay, it's going to end in everything. All right, this is building a dynasty together, but that's having everything that you need. Okay, the house, the family, the land, the dog, the children, you know, money in the bank, all of those things. This is definitely about building a legacy and being content with what you have and where you're at. So I feel like this is some kind of marriage or something that could be happening or coming in. Now I'm going to go a step. Now this is my intuitive hits that are coming in right now. And I'm starting to feel someone who has been a bit, this has been a very difficult road for somebody. And it's, I don't want to make light of the fears because I'm feeling them very strongly as I'm doing the reading. It is fear. That's what you have to know. Okay. So it's more perceived than real. That's what you have to remember. Okay. Just because someone in the past did something, I don't feel like that's going to happen again. The cards don't, this is not what the cards are saying whatsoever. Actually, what's predicted here is a very happy outcome. But you have to believe that. So somebody might have someone already in their vicinity is what I'm feeling, or definitely in their energy, coming into their energy, which tells me it's going to manifest, right, pretty soon. That is going to present some kind of challenge. I think that's going to leave someone highly conflicted here. And someone has been trying to hold on to this state of just doing nothing, I feel like, for a long time. I also feel like there's some victimhood here. Like, I can't be bothered with that. They had a good thing. They chose to waste it, that sort of thing. This could be talking about, a lot of bad relationships rolled up into one. Okay, but someone is just kind of tainted, I want to say, or jaded is probably a better word, when it comes to relationships, okay? But again, this is someone who wants to have a relationship. They want to have love. They want to have equal reciprocity. It's just the whole letting go, I feel like, to get to that point. But I think that's going to happen. I definitely think that is about to happen here because I think somebody is meeting the right one or maybe opening the door here for the right one to make their move. Let's see what else, Spirit. Let's get some of these energy cards for the collective, please. All right, what flipped here? Oh, adjacent possibilities. That could definitely be someone new. Okay, 24 or 42. Rest and rejuvenation. Good. Action. So, yeah. So, this could woman holding a heart. Angel of balance. We'll take it. Adjacent possibilities. So let's think about that for a minute. This kind of sums up the reading here, honestly. These are for people that are obviously moving forward, okay? Looking elsewhere, taking your eyes, again, off of the fear and stuff of the past, the relationships of the past, the things that didn't work at the past, and looking at the other possibilities that are actually around you, okay? But what if this? But what if those were just, passing experiences that were just there to teach me something, and now I've learned those and I'm moving forward and I can actually have what I want or truly desire in my life. I feel like somebody is really sitting with this knowing turning their attention elsewhere here, trying to change the dynamic, I feel like, in their life, because somewhere, okay, within them, they know that something is trying to come in, or they feel like they are ready for that, okay, and they're ready to take action. Somebody here is definitely ready to take action. This says woman holding a heart. This could be a woman coming towards a man here. This could be a woman in the collective here going towards someone as well. This could also be a man in the collective here going towards a woman that they know has their heart. Okay, they know this person loves them. They just haven't been taking any action. That could be the person, or that could be somebody here. It doesn't have to be a male to female. We know it can be female to female, what have you, but or man to man for that. Yeah, man to man as well. It doesn't matter. Anyway, what I'm getting here though is woman holding a heart. What I feel about that, someone feels strongly for somebody. They're either going to move towards that person, or someone is moving towards someone who they know already has love for them that they have been denying. Okay, because how can that be? This stuff never works out. Okay, this is somebody that has tons of doubts, and honestly, I think that is snowballed just over time, and just saying, I'm going to be alone. You know, this person, I don't see anything to indicate a player, but this person could have just chose to be isolated, or definitely not get into any relationships, is what I'm feeling here. So something here is being balanced out at this time. Okay, this could be a situation that is returning and being balanced out here, but this could also be telling me that just the way that you feel, or somebody actually feels here. Okay, balancing out the emotions again, getting back to that equal ground again, so that you can see clearly, so that you know that that's not true. Okay, yeah, so love is real. Okay, in fact, I mean, to me, love is all that is real. Okay, everything else comes into our experience, all right, and it's all based around fear-based emotions generally. So you have to really watch that and try to get clear on those situations. Now, I would never say go out there and, love people without boundaries. You have to have boundaries, all right? And you should also be discerning and seeing clearly, and using the head and the heart, right, together to make your decisions, not just one. But somebody is getting balanced, I feel like, in that particular way, because that's what it's going to take. Somebody has something really good trying to come together here. Don't get in your own way. That's what I want to say. Don't get in your own way. If you need to make a move, you can make the move. If you need to be open, or open up and be receptive, then pay attention to this reading. It's coming out for a reason. And even if this doesn't resonate today, think about it, in 2, 3, 4 weeks. If you start to feel this way, come back and revisit this, because I feel like this is a big message for somebody, because whoever was coming through before was quite jaded. And I did not fully give in, as you saw in the beginning, to the message, just simply because, or I didn't buy into it, because I just can't imagine a life of walking around saying nobody's loyal. Everybody's disloyal in this life. That's just not the truth, okay? You just have to find the right person. And I feel like in this reading, the right person is actually coming, but definitely get out of your own way if this is you. Spirit, what else for the collective, please? Yeah. So clearing the way here, Libra, and there it is. Yeah. Somebody here is clearing the way for something new, I feel like, to come into their lives here. They still have doubt. They still have doubt, okay? But they're clearing the way here for something to come. I'm telling you, and we've seen this marriage card come out twice. There's some kind of commitment that is coming into someone's life here. And that's what it feels like. There could be some proposal. It could be marriage. Okay, there's definitely some kind of bond that is coming. It's not without doubt, okay? It's not without doubt, because whoever this is that's either making it or receiving it has these dark thoughts. They have this, I don't know, I just feel like they have a lot of fears. They have a lot of doubts here, but they're trying to clear the way to make this happen. Somebody could actually be going through a breakup. Is okay, this is interesting to have this and to be doing that. Or maybe not a breakup. Maybe it's just clearing things out of the way that could possibly interfere. It could also be a breakup, though. That's what I feel. Cutting other people off or bad things out of their life to actually get to this point. So somebody could be pursuing you or vice versa. Somebody's definitely in a clearing phase, though, to get everything out that could harm the situation. I have a Gemini, Taurus, and a Libra here. I have tons of cards here. I have an Aries as well. I see a Leo over here. I see Sag, Virgo. I see an Aquarius over there. I have tons of cards. Yeah, look. Yeah, somebody's definitely coming towards a relationship and getting everything out of the way. I feel like even the mindsets, the fears, everything that could possibly get in between, okay, two people, because they know whatever the situation is, it is different, it is unique, okay, and they want it. That's what I feel. Somebody here wants this. So again, if that's you moving towards something, it is what it is. But I see that some work is being done to make this happen. There's almost like some kind of realization or something that has happened about, wait, well, this is where I want, but this is where I'm at. So how do I get from here to here? You know, oh, there's all of these little steps I need to do. I feel like somebody here is taking those steps to get there. Okay, even if it's about manifesting and allowing a new relationship in. Okay, this is where I need to be, or this is what I want. But what do I need to maybe reevaluate and correct within myself to get there so that I can be in this equal relationship? So we are, you know, so that we do have similar ways of maybe doing things in the way that we give to one another, right? So that it is equal. We're on an equal playing field here. That's really important, I feel like, to someone. Very important to someone here. I just heard I'm not getting any younger. That's funny. So someone may feel, maybe someone feels pressed for time. I'm not really getting that. But, you know, it's just something you say sometimes. Maybe I'm not getting any younger. I need to do something, okay, about this. And I think it's wise. And obviously it's going to open doors because we see a 10 of cups here and we see a 10 of coins here. I don't think it gets any better than that. Wow, okay. I think I'm going to leave that here, actually. I'm going to start another reading. I'm going to leave that right here because that's maybe very specific to someone, but it needed to be said. Let me go ahead and get something else started for you guys, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.